Nope. Shit. Oh God. Dude, I just realized I need to do something. Oh my God. Hopefully the stream is live. I will have no idea because I'm terrible at this. I don't know how to check. Uh, Let me try to fix a little thing. Uh, just going to music. Are we live? I think I'm live. All right. Hi everyone. Today it's different, right? Normally I stream and then I'll be talking about I won't be talking about anything. Instead, I'll just be playing Minecraft, right? But today I want to do something a little bit different. I just want to talk about uh do a little bit of a sharing session because I don't know if you know this, you probably don't, but I myself is a big K-pop fan. I listen to a lot of K-pop songs, and it's just normal for me to be obsessed with it and also have my own opinions on what songs do I like, what songs do I don't like. And today what I'm essentially going to do is just that I'm going to talk about the playlist that I myself has cultivated throughout 2025, where I added all the songs, or at least all the K-pop songs that I've heard, that I consider to be the better ones. Now, the list itself is not long. It doesn't have a lot of things. I can show you the list. Not sure if you can see it. But yeah, this is the list. I call it the best K-pop track of the 2025 so far. Now it's called so far because this was created back in September, so it was quite early. Not It's late in I can what's the word? It's quite late in 2025, but these are all the songs that I compiled and all the songs that I consider to be good in 2025. Now, I would say though I have not listened to all of the songs that have been released in 2025 because I'm not fucking crazy, but I've listened to quite a bit of them, and this is the only few that I came out and think is good. Now, I should say, and I should emphasize that all of this is just, in my opinion, the better ones. It doesn't mean that all the other songs that are not in this list are not good, because that's just not how it works. Because everyone has different taste and all that. This is just how I see it. Now, as you can see here, there's around 30 tracks in here. They're not really ranked on how much I love them and all. And actually, afterwards, I'm just going to play through the list in shuffle. So I'm not going to play it from top to bottom. I'm just going to let it run shuffle. And from there, I'm just gonna, it's just a small little sharing session. It's nothing crazy. If you want to check out this playlist yourself, I will post it in the chat here. And I'll pin that. So that's gonna be the playlist that for this music video, not music video, for this particular discussion. So if you want to check out the music or anything in this particular playlist, you can just go to this and check it out yourself. Now, I'm going to start doing this review. What do you call it, review? It's more like a discussion, right? Well, I'll be doing this discussion as soon as I figure out how to fix this shit. God damn it, bro. Okay, well, we'll just do it like that. Why not? All right. Okay, you guys ready? I'm gonna start with this song. Now, I think this song is super underrated, and I really want a lot of people to listen to it. So I'll just let it play, and then you hear it yourself.
Dig 끝없이 go 꽤나 거침없게 온몸에 느껴지는 feeling 짜릿한 도파민을 뿜는 달콤한 hurricane 중독되어버렸다 널 끌어당기는 feel better 막을 수 없는 the rush like a hurricane okay 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 먹는 듯 panic 또 다시 spinning 돌고 돌아 like a tornado okay 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 like a hurricane just keep me spinning Monday Sunday are you okay 참을 수 있겠니 지루한 건 I don't need 머리 지금 나오대 are you okay 어서 말해 어떤데 어제와는 다르고 I can't you look away are you okay you run round my side 헤어나올 수 없어 나前면에 걸린 느낌 buzzing 선명해져 see it's me you running round my side 모두 날 쳐다봐 wow saying that you make me dizzy 줄곧 따윈 사라지지 let's go at it okay 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 먹는 듯 panic 또 다시 spinning 돌고 돌아 like a tornado okay 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 like a hurricane just keep me spinning Monday Sunday are you okay 참을 수 있겠니 지루한 건 I don't need 머리 지금 나오대 are you okay 어서 말해 어떤데 어제와는 다르고 why can't you look away are you okay
Okay, so that was If I's Are You Okay? Now, I myself, I have really zero to no idea who If I is. I am aware of their debut track, which is Nerdy, because the music video, the cover was very enticing and very attention grabbing. And also, when you go and listen to Nerdy, the first few seconds of the song itself was so catchy. It's this very same kind of funky, electronic, distorted type of vocals. Now, when you listen to it, it really made you thought that the song's gonna go in that direction, where it's gonna be a bit more experimental, it's a bit more digital, a bit more how should I say, dance and all that. But it then switched back to a very Y2K, very safe Y2K style that was popular then. So because of that, that really didn't really pop out to me. But because of how the song started, it gave a really good impression to me. So from there, I didn't really keep up with them, but I am aware when they released this song. So when I go and listen to it, my immediate thought is like, holy crap, this shit is crazy. Now, I genuinely really like this song. There are a few reasons. One is that it's consistently energetic from the start to the end. That's just the consistency of like the energy they are putting out in each verse, in each beat and everything. It's just consistent. There's no a single part where the beat switches wasn't aligning with the rest of the song. Everything flows perfectly together, and the energy is just amazing, right? So that's one thing. And the other thing is that I like how there's so many different hooks. Even just by looking at the lyrics here, you can see that there's a lot of repeating sentences, a lot of hook, and that's just pretty much how you build a memorable and catchy song. Look at this. There's money like a hurricane. Okay, okay, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that the chorus part, and then you get to this one Katie Run part is also very catchy. The beats are amazing, by the way, and I just really love the song. This is one of the best song I've heard last year, and I gave it a really strong 9.5 just because of how addictive and how good the song is overall. So let's listen to it again. I like how it started very experimental and very out of the box, using essentially, I don't know if that's Hispanic, or even I don't know shit about this language, but it sounds like Spanish or Hispanic. They use that to like to use it for like a very catchy intro, and it did work. And immediately you can hear how unique the beat sounds like. It's like a very tone based heavy gong. You know what I'm saying? Like it's amazing, and then you just keep on going. Immediately you get hit by very heavy and very hot hitting bass and all that, and it's just that's just really what you need for like an energetic song, right? And if you just listen to it, it might sound like there's not a lot of things going on, and yeah, it does sound like that. But if you actually just listen to the beat itself, it has so many intricate small instruments that playing behind, and small snippets of like a little bit of sounds that just feels the just make the thing sound so simple. But you know what they say, if something looks and feels simple, you know it's hard to produce that, you know it's difficult to do that. So this is just, one of the example I can say. And the chorus, it hits amazingly as well. You may hear the beat switch. It's amazing. This song is amazing. I want to go through every single bit, but obviously we can't do that. There's too many songs in the list. But if you really want to, I would encourage you to go check this song out. And ever, if you haven't heard of this, just go and check it out. It's nothing crazy. It's not like it's gonna change your life or whatever. But maybe just give it a try. You listen to so many kinds of songs. Maybe this is one of the songs that you can actually go and try it out. So yeah, that's this. Are You Okay from If I? This is a song I actively promote on TikTok or Twitter when they try to mention the best release from 2025. I will try to comment this or like just promote this because this needs a lot more attention. And it's sad that this song is not released by a big group. If it was released by a group that has a certain amount of followers, like a lot more significantly bigger, like let's say aespa or even Twice or Idol, whatever, this song will be playing at each radio stations in the world. Okay, I'm just saying. But yeah, that's Are You Okay from If I. So now let's move on to the next track. Now I'll put it on shuffle, so I don't know what's coming up. So now, surprisingly, this is a K-pop song because there's like a few bits of Korean words there. But okay, let's listen to this.
I'm not that easy to tame. You should see me under these lights. All my tears turn to ice. That's the sweetest escape. Every time the feeling kicks in, I might stay through the night. Bet you get it now. Rock that did it now. 잠깐 touch만 누가 누군지. Whoa. Think you're running back. Guess we gonna be. You know I walk it, I'll talk it. 눈 감고 하나 둘 셋. So come up with me, I'll take you high. That prima donna spice up your life. You know I got that shit that you like. So come up with me, run up, jump. Watch me running up the place. I'm already starting and my girls are on the way. Watch me upping up the place. Wanna see you bumping, baby, bouncing to the bass. Are you not entertained? I ain't gotta explain. I'm with all of my sisters, got him going insane. Yeah, you know we on a mission. All gas, no brakes. Yeah, breaking out of this system, breaking out of this cage. Yeah, bet you get enough. Ain't that did enough? 순간 있지만 누가 누군지. Think you're running out? Just be gonna walk it, talk So come on with me, I'll take you high. That prima donna spice up your life. You know I got that shit that you like. So come up with me, run up, jump. Watch me running up the place. I'm already starting and my girls are on the way. Watch me open up the place. Wanna see you bumping, baby, bouncing to the bass. Blackpink in your area.
For a song with this magnitude, right? The way they ended it's a little bit underwhelming. Just gonna say it now. Okay, I know. It's Blackpink, of course. This song's gonna be well received and all that. And I myself, I'm not really a big fan of Blackpink. I mean, I was a fan of them when they were just starting out, but then when you start to listen to their last few releases, maybe the last five releases, they all sounded very very similar, very very generic, and very very safe. It's like they found the formula in doo doo doo, and they just kind of like, you know what, we found the formula, let's just play around with it and just squeeze as many format that we can do with it, and just try to, we don't need to play anything too experimental, we don't need to do anything too crazy, because we found the formula, let's just play safe and we'll just continue earning our money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is exactly what they were doing for the last 3 to 4 release. And I'm not a fan of it because, like, come on, man. Like, you guys are the biggest group, one of probably the biggest girl group in the world, and yet you're like not really trying to innovate, not really trying to do something different, and it's just a little bit upsetting. So when they announced their comeback with this song, which they probably announced like 2 3 times per year and never actually did. But when they actually released this, I was a little bit like, it's gonna be one of those the same again. But then when I actually listened to this, and as critical as I am towards them, this song is genuinely pretty good. Pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's a lot more experimental, and by experimental I mean like different from what they usually do, and it's a lot more how should I say? It has a lot more personality than the other songs that they have released. Oh my god, I'm sorry for that. Than the other songs that they have released in their discography, because this is kind of like dance, like a club type thing. You can tell by it is a club from how they at the end they just put up this kind of club rave type beat into it. It's like they're just trying to make a rave beat, but it's a good rave song if it's a rave song. It's catchy, it's funky, again consistent, very consistent. Even at the end where they're doing just the beats itself, it's very consistent. I like songs that has consistent energy throughout the entire way, because that means that the person that making the music really does care about the song, really does care about the listeners uh going into the song, and exiting it feeling, uh, understand feeling the way that they want them to feel, and also understand what the producer want them to feel. I'm trying to say, I don't look, I'm not the best speaker, but I'm trying to say, right? So this song is just consistent. Now they are getting more and more global, so obviously the lyrics and everything are a lot more global, which is just in English. And I'm not gonna talk about lyrics because I'm never a lyrics guy. I don't give two shit. Obviously, good lyrics can make the song good, and obviously here they did a good job on it, because no, or else it won't be catchy. But yeah, it's a good song for Blackpink wise. I think this is probably one of their strongest release in throughout their entire discography. But to be honest, it's ranked pretty low in this list itself. I'm not really a big fan of this, as it is still a little bit generic, even though it is a lot more raw and it has a bit more personality. I'll still give it a strong eight. I'll give it a strong eight, and yeah, it's a good song. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. What's next? I like this.
넌 왜 날 튀는데 진짜 재밌어 low-key 그 자체인데 그게 변화 열심이지 않아 꾸미지 않아 easy peasy 근데 참 이상해 왜 너만 보여 가치가 없다는 다 궁금해 이어폰 속 playlist 뭐야 그 노래 뭔데 학교 끝나 뭐해 누구랑 지내 어떤 색 좋아 I just wanna get close to you 뭐 할까 말해봐 What you feeling like 너의 멜로디 그 템포는 free 가질 것 하나 없지 Get up on this hey 손과 손 사이 미묘해졌지 느낌 알지 지금부터 One, two, three Baby you make me smile 네 스타일은 다 맞아 그게 너라서 더 좋아 Got that one of a kind You got it cause you're just my type And I like your style Do-do-do-do-do Do-do-do-do-do Cause you're just my type And I like your style Do-do-do-do-do Do-do-do-do-do Yeah you're just my type And I like your style 그 얼굴 위에 내려앉아 녹아나는 중빛볼이 됐어 웃기지 이 순간마저 세상 오직 너만 가능한 장면이지 갇혔어 넌 이미 같이 걷자는 다 궁금해 너를 가슴 뛰게 하는 건 뭔데 Baby 별난 귀여운 꽃집이는 노래 I just wanna get close to you 내 맘이 보이니 힘도 빠져 위 쓱쓱 그린 green 가질 것 하나 없지 Get up on this hey 손과 손 사이 미묘해졌지 느낌 알지 지금부터 One, two, three Baby you make me smile 네 스타일은 다 맞아 그게 너라서 더 좋아 Got that one of a kind You got it cause you're just my type And I like your style Do-do-do-do-do Do-do-do-do-do Cause you're just my type And I like your style Do-do-do-do-do Do-do-do-do-do Yeah you're just my type And I like your style 넌 왜 날 튀는데 진짜 재밌어 그 변한 universe 열심이지 않아 꾸미지 않아 그게 뭐야 그런데 이상해 왜 너만 보여 Baby you make me smile You make me smile 다 맞아 그게 너라서 더 좋아 Got that one of a kind You got it cause you're just my type And I like your style 오늘부터잖아 just like that 너도 내 방식을 좋아해 너는 내 type 너만의 style 보내는 하트 가득한데 오늘부터잖아 just like that 너도 내 방식을 좋아해 Cause you're just my type And I like your style
Now I really like this song. I don't really know how to describe it, but again, it's just very energetic. Is it cute? I don't even know if it's cute. I just like how catchy it is. It's very catchy. It has its own hook. I really like it. It's just very bouncy, lively, and just consistent. Again, very consistent theme. I don't really know the members. I know Jiu. I know Ian, Stella, Carmen. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really know the others' name, but hey, they are like this is a very good song. I really like it, and I'm be honest, I like their titles, How to Us titles. They are all always really good. Um, My favorite of them is Focus, which is also in this list. If you want to listen, you can just listen to this. I really like. I think Focus is their best release so far, even including Rude, which is just their newest release. But the song is very lively, very cute, very bouncy, and all that. But what made me like it the most is how catchy it is, consistency. Yeah, I really like it. Don't really have a lot to say about it because I don't really know a lot. Yes, yes, hook, do, 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 do. But the only reason why it's catchy is because their choreography is so catchy. So you kind of link those two together when I think about it. When I think about that line, I think about the choreography, which is a very catchy choreography as well. And also, if you want to check out their choreography, by the way, I know there's a lot of good dancing groups out there, but their dance, their choreography always so neat and tidy and like very good, like genuinely very good. I don't know how to say, especially for this style. Their movement needs to be so like 标准. I don't know how do you say it in English, but it's like very. They have to be precise and all that. Yet they may look so easy, you know. So I really like it. I really enjoy it. But yeah, I really like it. I give this a very strong 8.5. 8.5, So far we have a 9, we have a 8, we have a 8.5. Now for me, okay, I'll give a little scale on what I think. Okay, so 1 to 4 is songs that I would not listen to unless I'm forced to. Like one to 4 out of 10, those songs I will not listen to unless I'm forced to. 5 is songs that I can let it play in the background of my office. Let it play. I can still manage to do my work without really listening to it too much. 6 is songs that I'm willing to jam with my friends. If my friend plays it in their car, I'm willing to just jam with it. It's not bad, but it's not good, but it's good enough that I can pretend that I like it. Seven is songs that I wouldn't mind if I come across it on my own playlist, as in like if it's like discography. If I just sometimes when you let your playlist play and they play through the playlist, they'll start recommending other songs, and 7 out of 10 type songs, if one of those 7 out of 10 type songs got recommended to me, I wouldn't mind listening to it uh myself. I wouldn't skip it. I would, if I really be playing games or doing something, I wouldn't mind letting it just play. What does that mean? That means I'm okay with it uh playing, even though I have the full control of just skipping it. That's 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10 is songs that I genuinely really like and I'll listen to, and if in the good day I'll listen to it and jam to it by myself with no problem. But if it's not really the day, or I'm not really feeling it that day, as in like my mood is not the best, I'm not really looking for songs with that kind of tone, that kind of theme, that kind of energy, I would just skip it. That's 8 out of 10. Those are the songs that I would jam to it on the suitable day, but when it's playing on the days that I'm not really feeling it, I will just skip it. 8.5. No, I shouldn't do 8.5. 9 out of 10 are songs that I would jam to it, and I would not skip it if I have the opportunity. Even if I have the opportunity to skip it, I would jam to it as much as I want, and I will even repeat the songs how many times I want until I genuinely got bored of it. Now, 10 out of 10 songs. So far, I haven't really came across any 10 out of 10. Um, I myself, I couldn't really think of any 10 out of 10 songs. If you want to talk about 10 out of 10, we have to go to Tyler, we have to go to K Dot, we have to go to Frank Ocean, we have to go to other rappers or artists that I actually genuinely listen to, regardless of my mood, regardless of anything. Those are the people that I literally listen to, uh, and I jam to without any worries about what kind of mood I'm feeling, what kind of occasion it is. That's 10 out of 10 songs which so far I have not found it in K-pop yet. Now, the closest that I have ever came across a 10 out of 10 song is Hype Boy from New Jeans. I genuinely think that is one of the best release in the last 10 years in K-pop industry. I know that's crazy. Now, 10 years may be a bit too crazy. I need to retrieve that statement. Maybe like 5 years. In the last 5 years, New Jeans Hype Boy is probably the best release I've ever heard. Um, is there any other? I don't know. Maybe there is. I don't know. The close second, I would say is it here? I'm not sure if it's here. It's not here. Probably not here. Um, I would say it's probably uh, Kiki songs. That is in the last 5 years. Kiki, the 404, literally 404 that just released this year. So not a lot of songs I really like, but there are a lot of songs that I'm genuinely okay with jamming, and the songs that are in here are mostly 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, because I'm okay with listening to it without without wanting to skip it. That's 8 out of 10. All right, so yeah, whatever. We actually ran out of time. I already streamed 30 minutes, but let's do one last song. I'm not sure what's gonna come up next, but I'm sure it's just gonna be as good as the songs that we have listened to today. So let's give it a listen.
Hey 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 boy you make me jealous Wait 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 고백은 넌 믿은 걸 Hey 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 일요일은 담아도 너로 가득 찬 super jealous I don't wanna do anything 너의 update 똑같은 맘에 공감 이모지 check 발사 Bounce darling DM 끝에 너의 정확한 메시지 왔어 보살래 달콤한 핫빛이 궁금해 flavor 그 순간 당겨진 핑크빛 level 만상 가득 행복한 젤리 샤워 어느새 머릿속에 가득 차 Hey 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 boy you make me jealous Wait 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 이거 멋진 dating가 Hey 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 손까지만 잡는 거 I can't help but feeling so much jealous Hey 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 boy you make me jealous Wait 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 고백은 너 믿은 걸 Hey 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 일요일은 밤마다 너로 가득 찬 맘 super jealous Kindness, sweetness, is this for me? 혹시나 이게 다 착각이면 어떡해 상상만 해도 질투나 지끈지끈 머리아파 baby 한순간 당겨진 먹구름 river 질투될 뻔뻔히 새빨간 flavor 입맛이 없어 먹기 싫어 never 왠지 모르게 자꾸 불안해 Hey 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 oh you make me jealous Wait 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 모두에게 이런 걸 Hey 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 알고 싶어지는 걸 I can't help but feeling so much jealous Hey 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 oh you make me jealous Wait 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 습관 선진적인 걸 Hey 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 그런 건 불법인 걸 너로 가득 차면 super jealous Hey 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 Wait 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 Hey 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 새콤달콤해진 난 so jealous 너로 가득 찬 맘 super jealous
Now, that song was fire. Um, I don't even know this. Probably don't know because no one's here. But I'm a big fan of Islet. I would say I'm a pretty late Islet Khalid. Because obviously they debuted back in 2024, 2023. I'm not quite sure. I think it was 2024. But essentially, Magnetic drop. And, at that time, I was like, fucking New Jeans copy. Man, get this shit out of here. And then as soon as the hype of hating on them kind of dials down, I gave a song a few more listen, and I figured out, hey, I actually kind of like this. And without me knowing, Magnetic was a reoccurring song in my daily routine, and it's always playing in the back of my phone, in my car, or when I'm playing games or doing work and all that type shit. It's just keep on playing. Even when I'm with my friends, if I play that song, they wouldn't be weirded out by, oh my god, my friend is playing some weird ass girlish a kid song and all that type shit. They won't be like that. They'll be like, oh my god, this Magnetic, I know this song, and they're kind of jammed to it. And that's how big Magnetic was. And because of that, and because of my discovery of Mokachan, which is my bias from Eyelid, um, I eventually got into the fandom. Now I got into the fandom on the time that's not really the best time to be a Glee, because that was during the time where the whole shabacle happened. Lin Hee-jin, the NJZ, the blaming, the no respect, no bowing, uh, mental health help hype versus Nugent type situation happened. And I talked about it last time, and I don't want to talk about it because it felt so tiring, and I'm tired. I don't want to talk about it. But essentially, it's just that everybody is just hating on Eyelid. And from there, I start to understand the history of Eyelid a little bit deeper. So the girls themselves, they have been hated ever since their pre-debut. When they're still in the Survivor show, they've been hated because of, I don't really know why. They've been hated since then. And then when they debut with Magnetic, obviously the first ever hate train hit them about them copying new jeans and whatever. And I was there too. I was on that train. But then the Mahijin thing happened. It fuels even more people to start direct their hate towards the girls. And when you are actually with them during those time, you actually gleep with the girls during those time, you understand how bad it was for the girls, and you all just kind of have to just gather and just stay vigilant with the artists, with the girls themselves, and you will just have to kind of ignore everything. Even in the comment section, you have to go in and just kind of report all the comments that's negative, talking about Eyelid dumb, copy, Eugene's better, whatever. You just have to report, or you have to kind of ratio them, because all this negativity is just awful, 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 right? You went through all that, and then you go to shows and you see the girls. They worked hard. They didn't talk about anything, and you can just see how kind they are, and see how like they are not trying to cause anything. They're so kind. And that makes me realize why everybody hates them. They don't hate them because they hate them. They hate them because they're the easiest to hate on, because they're so nice. They're not going to fight back. So why not we just hate on them? That's pretty much the identity of Eyelid since then. And then, Cherish My Love drop. Cherish, the album Cherish drop. And that album was kind of like their first ever step trying to progress from that whole shabacle, whole shenanigans. And it was tough. It was tough, through that release. They even won Mama Rookie of the Year, and you can tell it was taking a toll on all of them. Just to get a little bit of recognition and a little bit of, I would say, respect from the industry. It takes so hard. It took so long, but everyone was still kind of hating on them. So they did the same thing. They stay quiet. They don't try to argue. They don't try to fight back, because they know these hates, they don't really have any reason to it. They sound terrible. They hurt you, but you can just kind of ignore it and it won't affect you. So they choose the latter. They kind of ignore it. They listen to the criticism, the critical, the good criticism. They don't listen to hate. So they slowly improve themselves, and then in a few more months they drop this bomb. Literally, they dropped this bomb. Now this bomb only had five tracks, but I remember when I listened to it, I see the teaser and everything. I'm like, oh my god, I love the concept. Little Monster, underrated track. I think it's probably my favorite track in this whole album. I'm not gonna play it because I'm not gonna play it, but go listen to the thing. The whole album is good. If you just want to, gather yourself, you just want to chill, you don't want to figure out, you don't want to think when you listen to songs. These are good because they're just very genuine, very sincere, and just kind of raw type of femininity, and also a little bit of a girl girl the youth kind of vibe. uh it's just very pure, very innocent. You can just kind of sit back and just listen to it. You don't have to, there's no deep message in it. It's just very, very pure, very girlish, very feminine type songs. And the reason why I say this is bomb is because the tracks in here really it's good. It's good, but the main thing is that they also help showcase the strength of the girls. They showcase the strength of their vocals. They showcase the strength of their choreography. They showcase the strength of the girls themselves in how they deal with everything. They just perform jellies like their life depend on it. You can see the BTS of how they practice it. And you can see how hard it is to practice. You see they running on treadmills. Is it treadmills? Treadmills? Whatever that thing is. Stationary running thing. They were running on that, and they just like squeak. I don't know. Can you guys hear it? There's like a lot of noise, but essentially they just running on that and just start screaming. Not they start screaming. I was talking about the freaking movie. I don't know why my dad has it open so freaking loud, but essentially they're running on the treadmill while singing, and it was tough. And then you see how they actually practice the whole discography, and it's just like choreography. It's just like, oh my god, they really work hard, and you can tell from their performance they really put everything into it, and that itself, you know, gives them a lot more respect from the industry and gives them a lot more recognition as well. There are like TikToks, there are like videos just complimenting them about, oh my god, they're amazing. Look at them doing all these dances while singing in those amazing tone and all that. And I think this album kind of is the bomb to drop on those haters, to let them know, hey, you're stupid. You keep on blabbering while we get it ourselves and we came out stronger, and you got less thing to criticize about. And so they can just kind of like prove them who is the boss here. And this album is amazing. And I like how unapologetically, um how should I say, it's not unapologetically. They're just kind of like, okay, we'll just improve. They just drop this and just act like it's a normal drop. Well, you can tell they worked really, really hard from this. From the title, Billion Goyangi, Koyangi, Do the Dance, to Jellius, to Oops, A Little Monster, Ban Supong. Every single track, you can tell they worked very hard on it to just prove to those haters that criticize the things that they can improve on, you know? Because a lot of the criticism was about their vocals, was about their dancing, was about their expression and all that, right? They improve in all of that because those things they can improve. Those hate that's about them copying, about them plagiarizing or whatever. Those things are just fucking baseless. So it's kind of a bomb to drop on those haters to prove that, hey, you guys are fucking stupid. We just proved that you guys we're actually good. We're actually good artists. And I love it. And they actually go to the discography. Right after this album, they drop Not Cute Anymore, which I think is also probably their best album so far. It's not an album, it's an EP or single. But it's amazing. Not Cute Anymore is amazing. Not Me is amazing.
It's not my name. This not my name. This not my name. This not my name. This not my 여기저기
It's a really good song. I like how contrasty it is. And Not Cute Anymore. It's such a fun way to play on the concept of cute. And it's just amazing. Like the concept and everything. Again, consistency, consistency, consistency. I'm not sure if this is in the playlist. Let me check on the playlist because if it's not in the playlist, I have to add it in. Do I have not queue anymore here though? Apparently no. Okay, I need to add not queue anymore. But yeah, amazing, amazing. I love Violet. I respect them a lot, and I think you should do too. If you give them a listen, don't care about your opinion on them. Just give them a listen. Try to form your own opinion instead of like following the crowd and just jumping on bandwagons, right? So that's pretty much it. So I know I spent a lot of time talking about girl groups. There's not a lot of BGs here. The only BGs here is actually just Corey's, Zion T, if you want to call him BG. He's not. And also Boy Next Door. There's not a lot of BG songs that I like because I feel like they are not as strong last year. So yeah, I mean, this is it. You got it. If you want to check it out, it's pinned right on the top of the chat. Probably can't see it after this live stream ended. But if you want to, you can still find it. It's just literally called this. It's from my channel. It's a public playlist. You can find it anywhere you want. So that's it, guys. Thanks you guys for listening, just dealing with me, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that this platform allows me to just sit here and talk about things, pretending that I'm talking to a crowd of people, when it's just a way for me to kind of keep myself in the content grinding mentality. Now, is it grinding? No, it's just content walking. I'm literally only walking like 2 steps per day. That's how chill this content mentality I have. But thanks for that. I think yeah, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow we might gonna go back to gaming again, or maybe not. I don't know, type shit. I haven't even talked about my life today. Today was all right. It's not nothing crazy. I went to freaking work. Watched the new JJK episodes. It's fucking fire. My goat Higuruma came out. I already read the manga, but yeah, whatever. There's not really a lot of things happening today. If there is, I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow. There is gonna be some activities that I'm gonna do outside in real life. I know, crazy. I'm gonna be playing badminton with my friends, which I'm a little bit don't want to because I have to go out and also just kind of spend time dealing with people, which I'm a little bit tired. I'm not really a fan of dealing with people if you don't know me. So whatever. That's that. Thank you guys for watching. I've been live for 48 minutes and nobody